Hi guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War video. So it's been a while since I made a video because I started making my YouTube videos using my stream clips. But because I promised my viewers, my subscribers that I'll continue on making guide videos, here is a new guide. For people that are not following me currently, it'll be great if you guys can follow me on Twitch because I am trying to reach 50 followers by this month. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, it'd be great if you guys will subscribe because I am not that far away from 1,000. Maybe I am, but it'll be great if you guys subscribe because every subscription counts. And also it'd be great if you guys could like this video because the more likes this video gets, it'll be exposed more to other Summoners War players out there on YouTube. But anyways, today I'm going to be talking about the PvE use of LOREN, mainly on GB12, and the most common mistakes I see in early game players. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the PvP aspect of LOREN and how you should build her. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So first, let's talk about the PvE aspect of LOREN. For early game players, LOREN is a key unit for GB12. And I'm gonna mainly focus on GB12 because it is the first dungeon that new players should finish, and LOREN is a key unit in that dungeon. So one of the most common issues I see is that LOREN is not fully skilled up. So I don't think that you should expect LOREN to function 100% if she doesn't have skill ups, because all of these add harmful effect rate. Right, this is only 30% if it's level 1. But if you make it at least level 5, it'll be 50%. So that's big, right? But if she's not powered up, it's 1 out of 3, or it's even less than 1 out of 3 because it's only 30%. Even skill 2, if you look at this, harmful effect plus 5% and harmful effect plus 10%. So that's 15%, which is going to add to the 60% base. So 75%. So all of this is really crucial in Giants because Giants has really high resistance, especially Giants B12. So this is the first issue I see. You guys should skill up the LOREN. Don't be happy that you got 1 LOREN. It's not over. You guys need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You guys need at 11. You guys need 11 LORENs to use her full potential. So don't slack off there. Don't think that you could do it without skill ups. You guys need skill ups. Get those 11 LORENs. Well, I guess this 10 damage is not needed, so 10 maybe. Oh well, yeah, 10. This cooldown time is crucial, okay? Because this is a strip, and it is really important for LOREN to strip the attack buff from the Giants. So you do need to fully skill up the skill 2, and you could just get up to level 5 for skill 1. But just remember that you need to put skill ups on LOREN. I have seen so many people with LORENs that are not fully skilled up, not even 1 or 2, and that's just not right. And you shouldn't come to me and ask why isn't my Giants working. You should only be coming to me when you did all of this and it's still failing. Then there's really something wrong with your builds, or you're doing something really wrong. But you should at least skill up your LOREN, okay? At least skill up your LOREN to make sure that she is stripping more, that she is landing her debuffs more. And this is all based off of my experience with people asking me for help on GB12. And I have seen a lot of their LORENs, and some of the issues that some of the issues that I talk about today or in this video is some issues that I actually saw on their LOREN builds. But anyways, let's go into the second issue. The second issue is that they focus too much on one stat. Well, not exactly one stat. On one aspect of LOREN. So for example, the LOREN will have 100% accuracy, which is great, right? Which is great, 100% accuracy. But then she's super squishy. She dies after 1 revenge from the Giants, even with an attack break. That's no. You can't do that. Or she's really tanky. She's really tanky. She has the tankiness. She has the speed, okay? But her accuracy is like 20%. You can't do that. You can't do that. Because, first of all, if she only has 20% accuracy, she's not going to be landing her debuffs. Again, the Giant's B12 has crazy resistance. Higher than probably all the dungeons that I know of. I'm not sure. Don't believe me on that. But that's what I know, okay? I believe that Giants have the highest resistance. So it is really crucial for Loren to have high accuracy. And when I say high, at least 65%. Minimum 60. Anything higher than that is great. But with the accuracy, you need to make sure that she's tanky. Because she has a lot of multi-hits. So there's a very good chance that when she moves, the Giants is going to revenge. Because the Giants revenges after 6 hits, right? So you have to always keep in mind when Loren moves, she will be the target of that revenge. So either the Giants has a attack break, or without attack break, your Loren needs to be able to take the hit. Well, we're gonna assume that the Giants will not have a attack buff because Loren has a strip. But it'll be best if your Loren could survive a hit with an attack buff. But again, for early game, that might be a little hard. But those are the issues I see. You either focus too much on accuracy, you try to give her 100%, but you don't have to. I said this in my past videos a lot of times. Accuracy is a joke. The thing is, resistance in the dungeons is not a joke. It actually resists debuffs. But accuracy on our units is a joke. So even if you give it 100% accuracy, there's a very good chance that Loren's gonna miss that. Especially if it doesn't have skill ups. Okay guys, you have to skill her up. But assuming that she is fully skilled up, I think giving her 60, 65%, 70% is enough. Okay? 60 to 70% is enough. You don't have to give her 100%. Just know that. But nothing lower. I think at least 60%. And also you have to give her the tankiness that will allow her to survive one hit from the Giants. At least one hit. I think the numbers that I have on my Loren is enough. So at least plus 15k HP and plus 600 defense. Okay? And lastly, the one issue I see is that the Loren is not fast enough. I want to say that the Loren has to be at least 100 speed. Minimum 90. So plus 90 when I'm saying 90 speed. Or plus 100. And I know that can be hard for early game players that don't have violent runes. So actually, I'll tell them to make it on a Swift set. Give her Swift runes. And give her 100 plus speed. Because she will still take multiple turns if she is fast enough. So you guys don't have to, try to give her violent runes and sacrifice all these stats trying to get the speed with violent runes. Don't do that. Because in the end, your violent rune quality is too low and you're going to be sacrificing accuracy, HP, defense, and she's gonna die. So just give her some tanky Swift runes, because with the Swift set, there's a very good chance that you could give her a slot 2 HP or defense, right? And that will add to her tankiness. So I recommend early game players to give her Swift plus 100 speed and 60 accuracy and the HP and defense that you see on my Loren right there. At least. And I think your Loren will be good to go. This is solely about GB12 Loren, okay? I don't know about DB12 or anything other than GB12, but I know that I have seen a lot of people struggling with GB12 even after a couple hundred days in the account. And it was still surprising to me that their Lorens weren't built correctly. So I'm letting you guys know that the Loren doesn't have to have 100% doesn't have to have 100% accuracy. 67% is good enough. She has to have 90 to 100 speed or more, but it can be on a Swift set if you don't have violent, okay? And finally, she needs to be tanky enough to take one hit from the Giant. It'll be better if she could take it with an attack buff, but let's hope that there is no attack buff because Loren does strip, and she needs to be able to survive that. So, and I think the stats that you see on the screen on my Loren should be good enough. And finally, fully skill up your LOREN, because it's crucial. It's very crucial. Okay, maybe not fully skill up because you really don't need this one. This last one right here. Skill 1, level 6, damage plus 10%. LOREN doesn't do damage. Who cares? But you do need this harmful effect rate, okay? So just knowing that, LOREN is done. That's GB12 LOREN. So I'm hoping that for people that join my Discord later, or for anybody that asks me for help through YouTube or through Twitch, I hope their LOREN is not the issue. I hope you guys are building the LOREN correctly with your runes. Because to be honest, I think LOREN on that build should be enough for GB12. Okay, so we're done with GB12, and now let's go into PvP. It's gonna be a short one, guys, okay? But I'm going to let you guys know that in PvP, LOREN should either be really fast. This is not early game perspective or anything like that. I'm just gonna tell you like what you should aim for using LOREN in PvP, and probably that's mostly in RTA, or I mean LOREN kind of died off in RTA, but some people still use her, and siege defense, where I see her being used the most. So for RTA and siege defense, you have 2 builds, and it's only 2 builds, guys. It's either Swift, that's really fast. I want to say like plus 190 speed, right? Well, I'm not talking plus G1 perspective, but anyways, the fastest you can, or Violent, the fastest you can. And the subset, if it's on Swift, if you're gonna go for your fastest build, it could be Unbroken, because usually it's easier to get your fastest set when you're not looking for a set. So it's gonna be Swift Broken, the fastest as you can. For Violent, I think the subset should be Will, because on Violent there's still a very good chance the opponent has a unit that could outspeed. So just in case they do outspeed, you're adding a safety net to your LOREN, so your LOREN does not die first turn. But that's about it. This is my PvP LOREN, and I use her in Siege. And this is her speed. You guys saw the runes, right? She has 100% accuracy, which is not needed. Really, I think someone found out and posted it on Reddit that accuracy, you only need 85%, because there is a 15% resistance chance all the time. But I don't know. I just gave it a resistance. I just gave it 100% because I did have this rune, which was not that bad. So that's why she has 100% accuracy. But that's not required. She's at plus 160 speed. Plus 158 speed. So it's 260 speed. But I want at least 10 more speed on her. I just don't have the runes for her yet. And she's not that tanky, but okay. But guys, that's it. That's it. And you guys, there's a lot of teams that you could use her in. But most of the time that you pair up with a speed lead, so that there's a higher chance LOREN takes first turn. So just keep that in mind, because she does defense break control. So she is a popular unit still in G1 at least. I still use her and she is doing okay. The Sierra Perna LOREN team is doing okay. But yeah. That's not what's important in this video. This video was all about the GB12 LOREN. Let's recap. She needs to be fully skilled up. That's number 1. Guys, don't come to me. Don't ask me for help on GB12 when your LOREN is not fully skilled up, because that's a big issue. So fully skill up LOREN. Number 2, make her tanky enough so she could take a hit from the giant, okay? Number 3, give her at least 100 speed. And if you can't do that on Violent, give her a Swift set, because by doing that, she could even be tankier. And finally, the accuracy does not have to be 100%, but it can't be lower than 60%, okay? So knowing all those 4 points, I hope that people that are having a hard time in GB12 will now be able to at least know that their LOREN is the problem, or maybe their LOREN is not the problem and something else in their team is not working correctly. But for most of the people that asked me for help, when I looked at their LOREN, something was wrong. Something was wrong, okay? So that's why I made this guide video, right, guys. I know it was not that long. I know some people already knew this information, It's very basic. You might be asking like, why are you making this video? But to be honest, people are still not following some of the other content creators that are telling this many times. So I'm hoping that at least people who watch my videos can learn and now know how to build a LOREN for GB12. But anyways guys, that was it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe because that really helps me. As it gets closer to 1,000 subscribers, I'm getting more excited, and I hope that I could soon talk to you guys through the community, shout out or whatever thing. I don't know. If you have 1,000 subscribers, you could talk to your community or something like that. I hope I could do that soon. And if you guys can like this video, that'd be great. Again, if there's more people liking the video, this video will be exposed to other other viewers out there who haven't seen my video before. And now, if you guys have a Twitch, it'll be great if you guys could follow my Twitch channel. And yeah, if you guys don't know when I go live, you guys could join the Discord, and I announce it probably like